Hey, what's going on with it once again, bros, women, bronies, Pegasus, the one, the only Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009. And the reason why my voice is so worn out is because I kind of yelled almost at the top of my lungs the last video I did, which was the Pokemon opening unboxing with the Legendary Treasures and Plasma Blast, which I got really good ass fucking pulls there. I got a rare reverse Masquerain in there, and then a Porygon Z thing hollow. And then I ended up getting for the Radiance, nothing too special, just a Snivy. Then I got a really nice looking Gardevoir Radiant. And then after that I got the Keldeo EX, which was awesome as shit. That's why my voice is a little worn out. And I was eating a couple snacks, some Little Debbie shit, nothing special there. So without further ado, I don't have any pictures for this one or the other MLP FIM, my fan animation review I'm going to be doing. So let's get this shit started. So pretty much this is going to be like a parody of the Gaming Grumps, I think, or Two Best Friends Play or whatever. They're pretty much well known off of YouTube. I think they got like 4 or 5 million, maybe 6 million subscribers. So a lot of motherfuckers, especially people that are video game fanboys or fangirls, like my asses, you pretty much already know what it is. But yeah, pretty much I'm not going to explain everything in this episode. I'm just going to explain the highlights of what happened. This is like a parody of Pokemon Snap or whatever. And it's Celestia and Luna, and it's of course played by these two guys. I'm not even sure if they knew about this already, but 300 and almost 50,000 views on this shit. That's a shit ton of views. You can't argue with that shit. I know the highest I ever got on my video is like 30,000. I never got near that many views. Maybe one day it'll happen, but I doubt it. But other than that, there's like 20,000 freaking likes on it too. So there's only like 265 people that hated it. But yeah, pretty much it's about them. They're doing a parody about like Pokemon Snap. I never really got to play the game too much, except back in my old school, my East Coast days when I was still in New York. On the weekends, I go to see my cousin. And she would actually have a Nintendo 64, which was awesome because I had the PS1 back in the day and PS2 at that time. I didn't have N64 because it was either that or PS1 because my family was kind of broke at that time. But other than that, pretty much it's about them doing parodies. They take pictures like Eevee and Meow. They do these really funny ass cultural jokes, like I'll say in Jigglypuff is Lady Gaga or something like that. And if any of you guys already know my criticism, I'm not going to get too much about it over here because I don't talk about that no more. Anybody knows about new Illuminati shit or whatever, I'm not going to get into that here. You already know what it is on my criticism guide channel. But other than that, another funny ass parody I liked about this shit was at the end they ended up doing that little John Get Low song or whatever, and then they ended up doing like an 8-bit Nintendo version of that and the Kanye West song, whatever, the Gold Digger one. That was back in 03, 4, 5, part of my middle school, high school years. That was a huge ass thing at that time. But yeah, other than that, yeah, they do all these other parodies. Like, you see the Spiderman parody right here at the end of the video, which I clicked there. Really hilarious shit. And it's funny, he's like, you gotta go to the Bronx gym and then, like, battle the Bronx gym leader, New York. And then they did this thing like, oh, Snorlax is a union worker. He's just a fat piece of shit that it's your mom, They do stupid ass little teenager shit like that, but at the same time, the shit fucking works perfectly because they're mixing it with My Little Pony a little bit. That's why this shit's funny as fuck right away. And you can tell they made Princess Luna wear that thing for for Gold or Ethan, the one else from Gold and Silver, and then they use him like as Ash Ketchum as a Pokemon for Celestia. It's kind of the same because she'd be older than the other sister. But yeah, then there's another reference where they take this picture of Electrode and they explode. They do this like freaking Nagasaki Vietnam War atomic bomb thing, whatever. After Electrode explodes into a million pieces. And then after that, they look at his side. They say, oh, look, it's Misty Psyduck. I really liked you. You're really cool back when you used to say Ash and Misty and Pikachu all the time. It's like, oh, no, I killed it. So it's really funny-ass shit there. And they keep killing all the Pokemon, which is really weird. And there's one picture they show Magmar and he slices his head off. It's just like, kind of fucking crazy shit is that, I mean, it still works. It's funny as fuck, but at the same time, it's weird as fuck. So, another really funny, it's a real sad, but it's adorable at the same time. It's like, oh, it's Pikachu. It's like, I wish I could rip you in half. And then, like, they show Pikachu crying out of nowhere. It's like, oh, I felt bad for them, but it was still funny as shit. And then after that, they show, like, one of them, the dude that's playing Princess Luna's voice, which they probably don't even know what's up, but they probably know by now, because this was back when it was December, the last year. This was, let me check on my calendar here, it was like 2 weeks ago, when this thing was posted from 2 Snacks, so they're pretty big on this channel. They only have 15 videos, but they already got almost 110k subs, so that's saying something right there. There was another part where they showed Mr. Mime is like destroying Princess Luna and Celestia's parents, like, Pokemon killed my parents. And after that, what happens is that they show this Mr. Mime like shooting with an AK-47 to his parents. I'm like, is this a Batman reference or something? Because it's funny as hell. And there's this one part where it says, oh, it's Metabot. No, Metabots. It's Metapod. Butterfree's evolution. And after that, they showed this Mega Man enemy. It's called Metabot. I thought that was classic as shit because I used to play those a couple times. Never really owned any of the Mega Man games back in the days, but I did have it. And speaking of which, I actually got some old school shit. I was going to wait till I got 300 subs, but I'm close enough. Actually still got my old school Game Boy right here, and the shit still works. Check that shit out. It's still working after fucking 19 years almost. Or 18 years, I don't know. But I have the Game Boy Advance somewhere. I might show that to you another time. Yeah, they make Game Boy references. It was fucking funny just like that. And they kept throwing all these apples, and they kept showing like Tim Cook and Stephen Jobs, the ones that owned Apple, before Stephen Jobs like died. Unfortunately, rest in peace to him. And the last two funny theories I like, not theories, the parodies was Pikachu, he kept dying or whatever. It was fucking weird. And then there was another one after Pikachu kept dying. It was like they showed the Vulpix and Goldie, and then they show all these legendary Pokemon after they throw all these iPads into fucking water, and it's like, holy shit, shit's gonna go down. And with that said, it was pretty much my overall thoughts, views, and opinions. It's funny as hell. It does get annoying a few times, but at the same time, I can tolerate it because it's MLP meets Pokemon. Obviously, that's awesome as shit. They did that before in 2011, but I wasn't a fan of the show because I didn't know what My Little Pony was till 2012 or February. But that's all I had to say for now. So like I always do say, peace out, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. I will see you when I see you. Guys, have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't swing the reckless. See you soon. See you around. Peace out, late, and goodbye.